Hi everyone, this is going to be a oracle reading for the new moon in Scorpio that is happening on Halloween night. Like always, my intention for this oracle reading is for this to bring clarity of mind, body, and soul for all of those who watch this. I seek for this to be very healing for everyone. And I seek for this to be uplifting and inspire everyone. I want this reading to make people happy and to make people feel the love and the divine presence through listening and watching this video. Seek for this reading to help people grow the connection to God, to their higher self stronger. Overall, I want this reading to make people have joy in their hearts, to recognize that they're not alone. Okay. Before I pull the cards, I want to talk about the Scorpio energy and what I intuitively feel. The Scorpio energy is, for this new moon, is about emotion, releasing emotion. A Scorpio, when they experience pain, they experience it deep. And it's very overwhelming, and it's very tense, and it's very all at once. Meaning, when they have pain due to a relationship breakup, it's all of a sudden the pain of their childhood from the lack of their father being there, or the teasing, or the people telling them that they couldn't make it. All of that comes up. It's like Scorpio, they play it very calm, they're very collective. They are very much about fun. They can be very silly. They're very loving. But when they have pain, usually associated with relationships, okay, it is very overwhelming, and it's very intense and heavy on the chest. And a lot of times a Scorpio, they have trouble really expressing this pain to others. They're very expressive when it comes to being fun, and they're witty and very intelligent, okay, very loyal, okay, and dedicated. The Scorpio energy is all about this intensity of love, intimacy, sexuality, passion for life. But when Scorpio feels like love is not for them, the Scorpio energy feels this pain, this heaviness on the chest. So this new moon is really bringing out, I feel like, the shadow side in us, this shadow side, this inner child that we may not be aware of, this inner child that we don't know, but maybe that inner child inside of us is questioning, is there really love for me in this world? And Scorpio asks that question all the time. Will I have true love? Will I have family? Scorpio wants that above all signs. They want intimacy, one-on-one connection. That is the center of their life, is this one-on-one intimacy, this intimate connection with another individual. They're all about this intimate connection. They're all about being one with another individual. This oneness, Scorpio really understands. And they go all in. They're very deep about it. Very, very deep. And they have so much wonder and so much, they're mysterious. Very mysterious. And I feel right now it's about letting the emotions out and not presenting this mask. Sometimes Scorpio energy can have this mask. Okay? Where they have this smile and they look very happy and they look very playful and loving creatures, but inside there's something else totally going on. So it is to not shove that emotions inside of you, but it's to allow it to come out. Scorpio energies, they know how to expedite the process of healing. More so, I feel, than any sign. They know how to expedite it, the healing, because of the fact they don't indulge in it. Yes, when they feel the pain, they get in it and they kind of go swimming in it. They bathe themselves in the pain. They don't just like objectively look at it. Okay, they are very much swimming into it, until they realize that love is there for them, new love is there for them. But if they don't think that there is no love for them, okay, they're and they had like a breakup, or they're single. Scorpio doesn't really like to be single, meaning they like maybe sexual relationships, but if there is no substance to it, after a while it just begins to feel like there's no love for them. Like, is this all there is? Just the sexual sort of thing that I got going on with people. So this new moon, I feel intuitively, is in Scorpio, is helping us to face that shadow side, that inner child that questions, is there true love for me in this world? We all question that. We all have, relationship experiences in the past that didn't work out, maybe for various reasons, and all those reasons have made us question, is there true love for me? Will I have an intimate partner? Meaning not just sexuality, but intimacy in the heart and soul, and feeling one with this individual. Will I have that? That inner child, through past experiences, maybe we haven't really comforted that question. Maybe we haven't answered that question. Maybe the question is still lingering about, is there really love for me? This new moon of Scorpio is really encouraging us to face that and to embrace new love. Scorpio, that's why they can expedite the healing process when it comes to breakups, or when it comes to just feeling pain due to a loss of relationship, or a relationship not working out, because they can be very much in fantasy. Sometimes they can be driven by fantasy, meaning this relationship is not for their highest good, but they can kind of fantasize about it. And then when it doesn't work out, when it all falls apart, they get very emotionally down about it. It's recognizing the fantasies. This new moon is Scorpio. It's recognizing the fantasies about love. Are you playing a fantasy? Is this person really what you fantasize they are about, or not? Or is this person not really what you envision them to be? And Scorpio, they want love so bad. The energy of love is just all-time high ever since this Libra energies entered around our world in October 1st. There's just this energy of love. Love. Will I have love? And there may even be a lot of heavy emotions that come out of us during this time because of this love. Will I experience greater love? We all want it. We all do. That is the one thing we want. It's the greatest thing we ever want. It's to experience that love, that intimacy that Scorpio understands all too well. But it's to recognize, are we fantasizing? Okay, is this person really can give us that, can be really open and heart-centered with us, or are we just kind of pretending, like playing like a story, and it's not real. So love is very much on our minds during this new moon in Scorpio that's coming up. And devotion, I'm hearing as well. Being devoted to being loving to ourselves, and being devoted to the idea of love, to not giving up on love. Sometimes when Scorpio feels a loss of a partner, they give up on love, and that's where the pain comes from, that giving up on love. Because Scorpio is like the embodiment of like the Cupid energy, the intensity of it. So when they feel like they're giving up on love, it is the deepest pain. Some signs can give up on it and like focus on other things, but love for Scorpio, they can't just distract themselves and like, okay, well, I'm not going to focus on love. I'm going to just focus on my career and that. They have to have love as a focus in their lives, even if they're not directly focused on finding a partner through going out and stuff like that. That's always in their mind. They're always looking, is this person maybe the person or that person? Even if they're focused on work, they're constantly thinking. They're open to friendships, new friendships, very, very open to new people coming into their lives, which is a very powerful thing. They very much have this, in a sense, this platonic love. I'm hearing this platonic love when it comes to friendship. They actually deeply yearn for friendship. You could say this platonic friendship. but they also at the same time they're yearning for this sexuality. So sexuality with this new moon in Libra, or excuse me, new moon in Scorpio, is going to be really helping us unlock doors to our sexuality. Okay, to I feel like it's to get rid of, there's this lust thing lingering in sexuality, this lust thing that I feel like we're beginning to understand the difference between sexuality and just lust. Because lust is associated with this fantasy, this make pretend that this person is this, and they're really not. So sexuality is more of the Scorpio innocence, the light Scorpio energy, the positive Scorpio energy of really emerging with one individual that is really not a fantasy, but they are real to you, meaning you're not wearing them with looking at them with rose-colored glasses. You're looking at them and they are exactly how you feel they are. You think they are. They are it. So I'm just, yeah, there's something about being very affectionate, embracing affection. I feel like sometimes it's hard for individuals to embrace affection. So that is something that's coming up when it comes to this new moon, is embracing affection and allowing people to help you, to love you, to kiss on you. And it's also about being present in the moment. One thing about Scorpio is they can be very present in the moment with the individual. That's why some Scorpio can have a lot of sexual partners, because they're so much into love that they're so present with someone. They're not even worried about, are they doing the right thing, or is this wrong, or is this going to make me seem like a hoe or a slut or something like that. That doesn't even cross their mind, because all they see is, I'm experiencing love in that moment of that sexual relation. And that can be a gift because they can be completely present with someone. It's very healing. Sex with Scorpio can be very healing to any partner because they're fully attentive to you, and they can be really, they go to that spiritual depth with you. They're very, just see you. They're not just, you're having, sex with them and they're just like, looking somewhere else or just trying to get the act done. They're very much, I'm here with you now, and I'm with you because you're special, and because I'm trying to get my rocks off, that kind of stuff. So again, I'm going to be pulling cards from this lovely oracle deck, and this is a very mysterious deck. It's a little darker, and I felt like this would be good for this Halloween Scorpio energy, which is very interesting. Scorpio always just intensifies things, and I keep hearing the word expedited. Healing process for them is expedited. So if a relationship breaks up, they will move on. It may take them a week, maybe 2 weeks, but they will move on much quicker than, let's say, a Taurus energy. Taurus energy in a breakup may take them months. Some signs may take them years. But this is saying you have a chance to expedite the pain. You can quick. You can clear it quick if you really allow yourself to sit with the Scorpio energy. Almost pretend like you're a Scorpio during this new moon. Sometimes I do that. Like, I pretend that I am a Gemini energy, or I pretend that I'm a Taurus energy, and by pretending I'm that energy, believing that I'm that energy for that time being, I really get the full benefit of that energy and what it provides, the benefits of that energy. Okay, and the Scorpio energy, if you really want to heal something, if you want to heal especially a breakup, or it could even be breakup that happened years ago, you could even be you're in a new relationship and there's still this doubt in this relationship due to a past relationship breakup, you have this opportunity to really release it. Scorpio is about release. They're about death and rebirth, again and again and again. That's why I feel they are one of the most emotionally flexible individuals, because they death and rebirth and they move on. Sometimes a death for some signs can be like this long thing. It can be like months of just being in this death process. But Scorpio, they experience all of the emotions at once, and they can handle it. Other signs, they have to get they have to take little doses of the pain, because they can't just chug it all because it's going to be too much for them. But Scorpio can handle it, and by chugging it all, they clear it all, and then they quicker can get to new love, and that's how they are. So one card is about self-worth, And the Scorpio energy is encouraging us to recognize that we are worthy of love. Not love that this person is, you have to fantasize like this person is not who they say they are, but so we have to like fantasize that this person is somebody that we would want them to be, but they're totally not. We can have a partner that we visualize in our heart. Okay? I feel like what the Scorpio energy is saying is to, you just have to keep believing in new love. Keep believing in it. Scorpio is like a hopeless romantic. They keep believing in it, even when they face this setbacks. Okay? They probably face more setbacks than a lot of signs because they're just so, they get so into love, like they may meet you and all of a sudden they're just so passionate and maybe obsessed about you in a positive way. This is saying you are worthy of love. But sometimes Scorpio can get tired, and for some Scorpio individuals, or even any individual who really resonates with this, what I'm saying is you may be tired. There comes a point when sometimes you get tired. Maybe you've been in love, that you thought it was love and then it wasn't love, and then you were in one relationship and that was lust, and another one and that wasn't it, and another that wasn't the one, and that wasn't the one, that was, you begin to get tired energetically because you put all your energy into this. Scorpio energy does, and if it's not working, it's like, whoa, you know, I could have put my energy into something that actually was reciprocated. So reciprocated love is a very important thing right now. Is love being reciprocated? And Scorpio, sometimes they overlook this in the energy itself. So if the love is not being reciprocated, you need to take a step back. You need to take a step back because your body will tell you if the love is being reciprocated. Even if you're in the sexual act itself, it will tell you if it's being reciprocated. The love is. Okay, your body will tell you if you feel like there's anxiety or you just something don't feel right. Listen to that, because if you don't listen to that, you're gonna find yourself in this situation where it's gonna end up this certain way that you weren't planning, but it was kind of already nudging that way anyways, and then you're gonna be very surprised and shocked, and that always causes pain for people. This just shock and surprise that, oh, this relationship is actually really not good for me. But when there's been physical signs for months prior to that. So it's listen. And then denial. So this is, some of you have been saying, I don't want love, I don't want love, I don't want new love, I don't want to go looking again. The past relationship was bad. This is saying you are denying yourself. You actually want love. You want it. But you have to reach for it. You have to make the work for it. You have to do the work. And look for something unique. Look for somebody that treats you that you are special. It makes you feel special. We don't have to fantasize about feeling special in the relationship with them. And then High Priestess of Water. It's about recognizing that you're deep and you need somebody that can go to that depth with you in relationships. And then Chaos. So there's the energy. Some of you guys may be sort of a mess, maybe neurotic, maybe just like anxious, maybe you just feel like your energy is all over the place, unbalanced. You could say there's a tornado and there's some chaos going on because your emotions are trying to tell you something. They're trying to get you to wake up. Even sometimes, back in the olden days, they used to, talking the old and ancient days, they used to believe that tornadoes and earthquakes or any of natural disasters was some sort of sign, okay, that something needs to change or we need to be better or something like that, like a sign from God, okay, that was God's will. And these feelings we have, it can be very much a sign that we need to change something. And that sort of imbalance we're feeling is because we need to begin sitting still and think what's going on. Not think, but feel and intuitively come to this knowing about what's going on. Do we need to change something? Do we need to change something? This could be pertaining to a relationship. Do you need to let somebody go so you can let somebody in? Because a lot of signs have to do with letting somebody go. And it will be like this. A lot of times you'll feel it in the physical body if the relationship is not meant to be, but a lot of people ignore that. And therefore, this happens and it's mega, like omega, sort of all at once is pain due to you not really paying attention. Okay? All you do is have to listen, and you're not going to feel like your rug is being ripped underneath you when it comes to this relationship, because the divine always is wanting to make it easy for you. If you believe, make it easier for you in this world, because this world is already challenging enough itself with everything that's going on, all the changes that are happening really rapidly now. And then we have strength. The little owl is hiding. There's like a little owl, I don't know if you see him, but he's hiding in a little tree in a little hole. So this is saying, come out of solitude, the Scorpio energy, come out of solitude and seek for help. Seek for guidance from friends and family if you are feeling a little bit down. Seek for guidance and help. And to recognize that you're not alone. And be strong. New love. I keep hearing new love. Like new love, new love, new love. For only those who are strong. If you're having a pity party, new love is just going to be sitting there on the shelf until you get out of the pity party. And then we have listening. Like I was just mentioning, listening. It's time for us to listen to the divine guidance, do listening to our body, feeling. If we feel just our body is just not really feeling good, it could be a sign that this relationship that we're in, there's something we need to pay attention to. Okay? So overall, with these messages, self-worth, denial, high priestess of water, chaos, strength, listening. So chaos and strength is right next to each other. So it's just saying that you gotta grow strong. It's all about being balanced. You want to be a thick skin, but you also want to be very soft, which is kind of interesting. That's the balance. You want to be very authentic, but you want to be very discerning. This is where this balance comes in again. So the Scorpio energy is things are being expedited for us. Okay? For everyone in the planet. Change is happening quick. Sometimes it took you months to heal, to overcome, it's going to take you weeks or days or hours. And that is because the world, the cosmos is trying to help the world to embrace change and to go through the change quickly. Okay, quickly. Because, we don't have, 10 years to sit there and have this slow, change. With the way the world is going, we need to change ourselves, rapidly. Okay? And I don't think you want to spend decades healing something. Because don't you want to, heal it, and then, because each time you heal, you get more happy. And you feel the presence of love more in your heart and in your life. That's why we heal. So we can feel more love. We can bring in more love into our lives. So this is helping us to bring more love into our lives. We heal, we grow, we heal, we grow, we heal, we grow. The more we grow, the more we see love. The more we see love. Oh, and it's interesting. The bottom of the card deck was love. So love is for you if you believe, and if you're strong, and if you push past the setbacks in love or the bad experiences, just keep pushing past, realize that you are different now, that you maybe before didn't think you were deserving of a good partner, so maybe you just had this partner because you thought that you were worthy of that kind of behavior towards you, but now you're stronger and you understand I deserve someone who's really can rock my world in the best of ways. And when I find that person, I'm going to go all in. Like the Scorpio, go all in. So if you meet a partner around this time, it's go all in is what the Scorpio would do. Be passionate and, kind of almost like taking the obsession energy, but a balanced way, okay? A balanced Scorpio way, okay? And just have a love for life. Because if you have a love for life, love is just drawn to you, because when you have a love for life, you're basically telling the world, I am love. And when you're saying I am love, what happens with the law of attraction? You attract love. Beautiful things, okay? So if you would like a personal reading with me, You can email me at earthangelrosa@gmail.com, and I would love to give you a twin flame reading, or have a healing session with me, or such a record reading, or a past life reading. Okay, bye everyone.